Hello students and welcome to Saurabh's classes. My name is Ashmita and in today's class we are going to talk about the B.Stat examination syllabus, pattern and everything. So let us start discussing about the exam pattern and all. But before that, let me tell you, we are offering a crash course over here in our classes, that is at Saurabh's classes. And here what are the facilities that we are providing is that um, first of all, this B.Stat examination is going to be held quite soon. So you have very less time in hand and therefore you need to practice a lot, you need to study a lot, and also you need to know about the last minute suggestions and what to like in which topics you should like focus more and which questions you should prepare more. So for that, what you need to do, you need the guidance of expert teachers, and here we have the guidance of all the experts. So here we are providing study materials which are going to go to your doorstep, plus we are providing 3 sessions per day. Now 3 sessions include the live classes, the doubt clearing sessions and problem oriented sessions. So you can have 3 sessions per day for these few days till the time you have your examination. And uh, the next thing that we are doing is we are providing worksheets after each session so that we can just test how much you are understanding and how well you are prepared for the examination. And after that, we are also providing you with mock test facilities, which you can go over to Google, and in Google Forms you can just fill up the examination form and just give the examination, and it would get submitted on its own because it's an automated one. So you can do that also, so that you can go through rigorous practice. And if you have any kind of problem or any kind of doubts you have, then definitely our expert teachers are there to solve all your problems. And last but not the least, we are going to solve the previous year's question papers also. All not all of them, of course, but because we don't have so much of time to touch each and every sum. But the important ones I'm talking about, which can come in this year or which might come in this year, definitely we are going to practice all those. We are going to practice all those sums, and like almost from the last 5 to 7 years question papers, we are going to take the important questions and we are going to solve them. And if you face any problem, there would be special classes for all of you. So that was all about the classes. If you want to join our classes, then all the details are given here. You can go over to the official website, contact us and just get enrolled so that we can just help you out in your preparation. And the next thing is that let us start discussing about the syllabus and what are the important topics that you need to focus a lot.
Let us start discussing about this syllabus, and you have this multiple choice question first and then UGB, that is short answer type question. We are discussing for this year. Now questions will be set on the following and related topics. We are going to discuss these topics now. So in algebra we have sets, operations on sets, then prime numbers, factorization of integers and divisibility. Then we have rational and irrational numbers, permutations and combinations, then basic probability, binomial theorem, logarithms. Then we have polynomials, then remainder theorem, then theory of quadratic equation and expressions, then relations between roots and coefficients, then arithmetic and geometric progressions, then inequalities involving arithmetic, geometric and harmonic means, then complex numbers and matrices and determinants. In geometry, you have plane theory, geometry of two dimensions with Cartesian and polar coordinates. Then you have equation of a line, angle between two lines, then distance from a point to a line. Then you have concept of a locus, then area of a triangle, equations of circle, parabola, ellipse and hyperbola, and equations of their tangents and normals, then mensuration. After that you have trigonometry, in which you have measures of angles, then trigonometric and inverse trigonometric functions. Then you have trigonometric identities, including addition formulae, solutions of trigonometric equations, then properties of triangles you have, then heights and distances you have. Next, you have this section on calculus in which you have sequences, bounded sequences, monotone sequences, then limit of a sequence, then functions, one functions, onto functions. Then you have limits and continuity, derivatives and methods of differentiation, slope of a curve, then tangents and normals, maxima and minima, using calculus to sketch the graphs of functions. Then you have methods of integration, definite and indefinite integrals, evaluation of area using integrals. Now these are the very important topics for the B.Stat examination. Now these include number theory, geometry, permutations and combinations, limits and continuity.
So that was all for today's class. If you want to join our crash course, then you can just go over to the website or call on this number and enroll yourself. And as I have discussed all the important topics, do focus on those more, and also the other topics you should be focusing on, but more concentration should be given on the important topics. So we are going to discuss more of these examinations in our other classes.